Hello, Space Cadets. This is Vector Spaceman coming to you live from Harbor Station, broadcasting to all our viewers on our beautiful planet Earth. We've got a last-minute impromptu stream that we're starting right now because we're getting a special Xbox anniversary, 20th anniversary celebration event that's about to go up at 1 p.m. this afternoon. And we've been hearing some distant rumors about things that might be announced during this event. So I wanted to be here to see it live. And if anybody's listening out there, come along with us. We'll gauge our reactions to what might be a very eventful presentation. We're going to get started here in just over 2 minutes now. And what we're hearing is that there might be some sort of, and this is unconfirmed rumors at this point, but we have heard that there might be an early release of sorts to mark the 20th anniversary of the Xbox series of consoles. An early release of the multiplayer component to the Halo Infinite game, which we were expecting to come out at the beginning of next month. Whether this is true or not, whether it's even going to be touched on, we'll see. But it's the word that's being passed around from a number of sources. And I gotta tell you, I'm not sure if I'm on board with it. I was just saying in my streams the other night, we should be taking some time off from Halo for a while. We spent a whole week of streams playing through the original Halo just last week. And now if they go and they drop this on us right away, oh, it's gonna mess up my schedule, that's for sure. Premiering now, in just 1 minute. Let's bring up the screen here. And we'll blow that up as soon as it goes live. We're at just about half a minute here. I'm excited, but I'm nervously excited. I'll say that much. Anybody listening live out there, if you did catch this stream as it went up, let me know your thoughts on it. Setsuai, you're in the chat. How are you doing, sir? We're doing guerrilla broadcasting here today because we've got big news, potential big news on the horizon. Yo, I hope you're doing well. Thanks for dropping in. Let's refresh the stream. Are we live yet? We gotta be close. We're 1 p.m. Eastern right now. And if you can read that chat on the side there, Halo is definitely the word in everybody's mouth. Oh. Here we go. It always is, yep. Well, I don't know if you've heard, Set, but the word that's being passed around the internet over the last few days, and I've tried to stay away from it since it's been an unconfirmed rumor so far, is that we might be getting an early release of the multiplayer portion of Halo Infinite before the campaign is released next month to mark the 20th anniversary of Halo, or of Xbox, but I guess of Halo as well. That's right, today is November 15th, 2021. We're marking the 20th anniversary of the Xbox line of consoles, and of course all of the first-party titles that released with the debut of the Xbox, including, of course, the classic first-person shooter, the Halo series, which is expecting a new game next month, Halo Infinite, to come out December 8th. But we have unconfirmed rumors, many unconfirmed rumors, that we might be seeing an early release of the multiplayer component, perhaps to mark this 20th anniversary celebration. So we're counting down to the start of Xbox's official 20th anniversary celebration. Let's blow it up. Full screen there. 30 seconds to launch. For those of you listening live, well, let's share in this moment, in our reactions. Let me know what you're thinking when we do find out what's being revealed. It could be new games, it could be new products. I know that they're working on other multimedia works for different series. We could see some of that. Oh, here we go. This looks like game announcements. 20 years, though. Has it been that long already? I was just a young spaceman when the original Xbox came out. And that Duke controller was pretty hefty in a grown man's hands, not to say anything of a young fella's hands like mine. But I couldn't get enough of it.
You know, I love the art form of video games. I think we tell stories that bring people together, whether it's competing or whether it's cooperative. This is just what gaming should be about.
Celebrating the history of the console line right here. Oh, every time you'd boot up the OG Xbox, used to love that. Used to love that graphic.
Wow, after all of this time, it's special to be back here with Xbox fans around the world. I mean, just look at this stage. That alone shows you how far we've all come since 2001. My name is Robbie Bach, and I had the privilege of being in charge of Xbox until I retired from Microsoft in 2010. Now, when we started Xbox 20 years ago, the original idea was a business venture, a way for Microsoft to get into the living room. But as we assembled our team and got to work, Xbox quickly blossomed into a new vision for what games could be.
Yeah, let's recall, there wasn't a whole lot of confidence for the original Xbox. People didn't think Microsoft had it.
A drive to help games evolve beyond the limitations of discs and cartridges. A global, dedicated online service to let you play with old and new friends alike, no matter where they are. These were audacious, groundbreaking
Yeah, we take that for granted now, but Xbox Live, talk about a game changer.
We face skeptics and doubters. I'll be honest and say
console-wise, at least. I mean, on PC, of course. We've been doing that for ages.
Missteps along the way. There were lots of challenges involved in getting that first Xbox out the door in a way that was true to our vision. So when I think about what it took to bring Xbox to life, I always remember that success was not guaranteed. And it was your passion for what Xbox is that transformed that vision into reality. A vision only comes to life when others share a belief
that
in what's
passion,
possible.
those CRT
and for
monitors.
That, we are grateful to all of you.
Doesn't that take us back?
Developers around the world, and most of all, our fans.
Launch parties, though, you don't see that anymore. You don't see a whole lot of anything like that with everybody locked down, but man, it was a big deal back then.
Microsoft is going to make a game console.
We weren't sure how we were going to do it. Risk was enormous. Microsoft was this dominant company of the era, but success or even survival was anything but preordained.
That's what I'm saying. They didn't think they had it in them.
Games. And at the same time, we weren't doing anything in the console space. One day, these guys from the DirectX team walked in. We just thought of ourselves kind of the rebels.
A weird combination of craziness and genius. We were a renegade team.
A lot of our thinking was focused on making the very best games.
That really meant something for us.
Tell you what, I'd watch a full-scale documentary about stuff like this.
To be easy and fun to make games on. We were trying to crash meetings and get traction on this thing.
We're an annoyance.
You're proposing taking money away from Office in order
It would be good. I watch a lot of channels like Vintage Gamer, or Modern Vintage Gamer, and a lot of guys who are involved with the old Xbox modding scene and stuff like that. They tend to know a whole lot
What's the Ethernet port going to cost?
about the early days of it.
Everything about making a console is hard.
We made this little device that was held together by chewing gum and paste.
And it doesn't turn on.
It became clear that there was just some really big challenges for us.
The Duke wasn't a small
The
controller.
Duke, though.
Hands to work with this thing.
Doesn't matter.
Like, talk about being completely pre-ergonomic design, right?
Forza was built as an epic racing game.
Gears of War was appealing to a hardcore gamer.
We were focused on having all of our games prepped for E3, and you were always just one catastrophic bug away from not making it.
Oh, who got red ring though?
The red ring of death.
Microsoft brand is on the line. The Microsoft name's on the line.
It's insane to launch a game console.
It was huge and intimidating. That was a weapon in your hand right there. You talk about
Our goal is to continue.
you talk about people getting mad and throwing their controllers, breaking their TVs and stuff nowadays. You can commit a murder with the Duke. Let's be honest.
There's surprises that come out of nowhere.
I lost one Xbox 360. I'm not even entirely sure if it was a red ring issue, but I had a friend who, I think he had too much static electricity on him or something. Touched it, shorted it out.
Power on the Story of Xbox is a six-part
blow.
documentary series that will release on December 13th across a variety of video platforms. So the project began almost 3 years ago with a simple question. Is there a compelling story behind the history of Xbox? The answer, it turns out, was yes, absolutely. So we partnered with an Emmy Award-winning documentary film team to really dig in and help bring the story to life.
Okay.
At its core, it's
They had
a story
got one
about
in the
how
works.
Xbox
I gotta
started
check
as
that
a
out.
passion project from a small group of gamers within Microsoft and grew to become a source of joy for Xbox players around the world. Whether you've been here for the entire 20 years or you have just joined us, we're excited to have you with us today. And we're going to relive some of our favorite moments, hear some words of wisdom from our very own Phil Spencer, and definitely
Phil
have
Spencer,
a little
though.
bit of fun.
Well, thanks, Rock. And it really is an honor to have you here. Believe it or not, I'm a big fan of yours. For instance, I
When
know
The Rock
that
and
you're
Bill
a
Gates come out on
five-time
stage.
WWF champion.
Like, what is this
Not to
matchup?
mention one of the top entertainers in the world.
Bill, I'm very flattered. I'm a big fan of yours as well.
Not-
for instance, The Rock knows
not-
you're the
not
chairman
quite
and
the
chief
actor he
software
was
architect of
back
the
then.
Microsoft Corporation, a leading worldwide provider of software for the personal computer.
Thank you, Rock. I'm
whole
very
different
flattered
Rock from
myself.
what we're used to.
By
You can
creating
tell
Windows
because
in
nobody calls him Dwayne. That's how you know what year you're in. Was he Dwayne The Rock Johnson or was he just The Rock?
DOS-based computers, along with Windows NT and Windows 2000, completely self-contained operating systems that feature networking, symmetric multi-processing, multi-threading, and security. Bill, you've certainly revolutionized the technology.
That's why he's
we
got
know
those
today.
glasses on. He's got cue cards taped to the inside of them.
Wow. Rock, that is impressive. So, for the first time, let me now unveil Xbox.
Show it off, Bill. The crowds, though. People were so hyped.
As the golden age of video games.
No doubt, no doubt. Favorite OG Xbox games? Let me know. Like, I hype up Halo a lot, but I also played a bunch of Star Wars games for the first time on the Xbox. Stuff like Jedi Academy and
Hi,
Knights of the
everyone.
Old Republic.
I'm Phil Spencer, known on Xbox as P3. I've been playing video games pretty much my whole life.
What you got, Phil?
I actually joined this
What
company
you got for
as
us?
an intern, but I was still in school a long time before Xbox was even a concept. So when I think about 20 years of Xbox and what games mean to all of us, I always come back to the fact that around the world, gaming is all about people. That's it. Games are all about real people coming together to
It's
create
about family. That's
experiences
right,
and
Phil.
relationships that cross geographies and cultures and age and all the things that can separate people in other parts of life. Personally, I've been fortunate to see that power of gaming to connect people in a few ways. At work, the best part of my job is spending time with the ridiculously talented teams both here at Xbox and
Ninja
across
Gaiden,
our
though?
industry.
Yeah, man, I sucked at Ninja Gaiden.
Gaming creators around the world are at the forefront of the world's most exciting art form. But the reality is that as an industry, none of our work comes to life until it's enjoyed by our players. You, the global gaming community, are
Guy
a
had a
powerful
sick
force,
Gears of War cosplay.
and it is you've made our passion as popular and important as it is today. Pretty much every day when I'm off work, I'm on Xbox. I'm chatting with friends, we're driving Jeeps off cliffs in Forza, I'm trying new games in Game Pass. This is where we live, and we've all seen how important and real those human relationships can be, especially in the face of real-life adversity.
They've learned to focus on the game aspect. That's good of them. Let's not forget, there were some missteps over the last few years where Xbox was really pushing all the multimedia stuff, the TV, the integrated apps, stuff like that. Kind of let games fall by the wayside. I'm thinking they learned some lessons from that, though.
Anywhere on Earth and beyond. At Xbox, we're on a mission to bring the joy and community of gaming to everyone. And we're honored that you've joined us for the last 20 years, and we can't wait to build the future together. So thank you, and see you online.
3 friendships
His
made
name's
online.
Jacob. I met him like
in real life.
3 years ago on Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
So over the next year, he quickly became one of
Aw,
our
how
best
charming.
friends.
We're meeting for the first time.
How heartwarming.
But of course, it was only online. I've never seen him in person.
Tanner lives in Spokane, Washington.
But I was like, bro, I'm gonna be in Canada. He's like, bro, no way.
He's here. It's just so crazy.
And let's pack up and head to St. Louis.
You love to see it.
And how's it been,
bro? I'm so happy to see you, bro.
The Bridge Boys are back.
I've met Jacob.
That's why we're friends. We're all here. Because of Gears of War. Because of Gears of War. You met this dude on Xbox.
That's goals right there, isn't it? Friends around the world.
Since the launch of Xbox One, we've listened to you, the community of Xbox gamers, and we're grateful for your continued feedback. We continue to deliver monthly platform feature updates that enhance your gaming experience, and your response to the updates continues to motivate us. Last year, the team decided to tackle a feature that has been consistently at the top of your request list. And while we weren't sure it was possible, today, I'm pleased to announce Xbox One backward compatibility.
Oh, I was wondering what they were getting at. I couldn't remember this announcement.
Your Xbox 360 games. The games you've invested your time and money in, and the games you want to continue to be played will be playable natively on your Xbox One.
I mean, that gets a lot of applause, but it's something we sort of take for granted now, isn't it?
You asked for more games to join our backward
It wasn't always a
compatibility
surety.
catalog, from the biggest blockbusters to cult classics. And we listened. Today, we are celebrating our anniversary by adding more than 70 original Xbox and Xbox 360 games to our backward compatibility catalog. The entire Max Payne series is now playable on Xbox Series X, Series S,
Hey,
and
that's
Xbox
cool.
One consoles for the very first time. The entire Fear franchise can now be played on our latest machines. Games like Dead or Alive Ultimate and Star Wars Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast are once
Hey.
again playable on a new
Old
generation
Cal
of
Katarn.
All original Xbox games will look better than ever on all modern consoles. Every one of the titles added today will benefit from auto HDR,
I'll
and many
bet
will
that
enjoy increased frame rates.
My
with
Xbox
FPS
360s aren't
boost,
dead now, or are they
including
all
a wider
online?
range of our existing
You can probably get them
backward
online, right?
like the Gears of War
But I
franchise,
assume they mean
the Fable
that
franchise, Cameo,
that the
and
CDs will
Sonic
work,
Generations.
or the DVDs will work.
At Xbox, we are committed to preserving the games that you love, enhanced by the latest technology while staying true to the original creator's vision. What better way to celebrate the past 20 years than by playing the iconic games that helped define it? Thank you for being with us on every step of this journey.
Another blast to the past. What's this one? Yeah, 360 though. Yo, that commercial right there with the bubble shield for Halo 3. I remember I first saw that in a cinema before some film. Big screen. Talk about an impact. You know what? I was always a little let down that they didn't do more with the Xbox 360 avatars. I thought those were pretty charming. I thought for sure there'd be some sort of way to
Well, bam! There it
jeez.
is.
So I remember messing around with the XNA development software back in the day. Oh, they did have some games for it in live? Oh, good, good. They didn't completely squander that potential. Yeah, as soon as I saw those, I was thinking like, you know, this is basically the equivalent of the Nintendo Mii's at the time, right? So I thought you could make, you know, very mini-game heavy focused games
next time
with these little fellas or something like that. That'd be fun.
All right, Xbox fans, the
Yo!
time has come. Can you believe it has been
Modern
20
rock.
years since I stood on that CES stage in Las Vegas and helped launch the original Xbox. Now, of course, I nailed
looks like
all
he's
the cool
literally
buzzwords.
made of
Well,
stone.
Rock's here to say that that can't be farther from the truth. Symmetric multiprocessing, completely self-contained operating system. And how about that look? I mean, the outfit, the glasses. Who wears glasses inside? And I even had hair back then. Those were the days, the good old days. Now, thank the Lord, I left the fanny pack in my closet.
Hey.
All right, well, I hope you had a chance to watch Red Notice on Netflix over the weekend.
Oh, you
Here's
gotta
the thing.
plug
We
your
built
movie
a
rock?
kick-ass
All right.
vault inspired by the film with some amazing treasures and artifacts from Xbox over the last 20 years. Now look, my co-stars Ryan Reynolds and Gal Gadot, being the master thieves that they are hell-bent on getting into the vault and getting their hands on these artifacts themselves. So I need your help. I need you to break into the Xbox vault yourself by heading over to the site below. Now I'm excited to tell you we got hundreds and hundreds of amazing prizes, including an oil painting of yours truly from that moment 20 years ago. The look, the glasses,
kinda
the
cool.
hair, the whole thing is there. And custom Xbox Red Notice hardware, Game Pass collector's cards. We got hundreds and hundreds of them
Is
for you
that
guys.
something anybody's
Last
asking for?
But not least, 3 Cleopatra eggs, just like the ones in Red Notice. All right, it's time for me to go and hit the Iron Paradise and show Master Chief what real guns look like. You never cease to amaze the Rock. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Thanks, Rock. Life lessons. Mistakes were made. Been there. Been there.
Oops.
Sometimes I wish I had the dexterity for a game like Fortnite. But it just completely boggles my mind. To shoot and build and run and jump and move and all of that at the same time. I know I'd just get demoed by 12-year-olds or whoever's playing it. Fortnite was fun, but got way too intense. That's what it looks like. It looks like you're playing against, like, brain surgeons, the way they're moving around the map. I've seen a lot of videos. I'm impressed, but, you know, I don't think it's something I could get into. Not easily.
Walking the streets of the future
Ah.
is really going to be breathtaking.
You're breathtaking!
You're all breathtaking.
Amazing how that little panel managed to produce so much hype
More than just fun.
for Cyberpunk.
Activity that brings
And
people
then,
from all walks of life,
well,
all over the world
it was Cyberpunk.
Don't puede ser real en un juego.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's an international affair.
Pour moi, les jeux vidéo sont un moyen de s'évader et de penser à autre chose, mais surtout de découvrir des univers incroyables, des expériences inédites
Incroyable.
en
You said it,
multijoueur, mais
Frenchman.
surtout de s'amuser, c'est le plus important.
Yo, the communities that make the cosplay surrounding a lot of the Xbox titles like Gears of War and Halo and stuff like that, they are some next level creative guys.
The vision that we've worked on for so long, you see it in real products. Xbox One X, the most powerful console ever made. That journey from vision to reality isn't always a direct path. We see a future where you're instantly absorbed in your games, where worlds are even more lifelike, immersive, responsive, and surprising. We
That's
centered
the
on
dream.
this idea of putting the player at the center, really freeing up the player to play the games that they want with the people they want on the devices that they want to play.
Xbox will be the platform that underpins gaming experiences for the globe. That's the vision. It will connect people. It will empower creators to achieve things they never could before. It will break down barriers.
Seeing some of the tech demos besides some of these big...
That's
Yo,
my belief.
but, yo, that little clip they just showed there, the amount of work that they've been putting into accessibility features lately in video gaming, I absolutely love that.
Everything our players have taught us.
As a guy who can't see
23 studios
all
across
colors,
Xbox Game Studios and
like I don't even
Bethesda,
have the worst of it,
pouring
but
their
people
incredible
who
passion
need
into
help
creating
with,
new worlds and
you know, with
amazing
custom
experiences.
game
The
pads
future
and
of
stuff like
gaming
that, they've
is
really made it a
awe-inspiring.
lot easier in the last few years
At Xbox,
for everyone to get
our
involved
love
with
for
games.
players starts with our love
They're
for
doing a real
games
good
and
job.
the creators who make them. We know that to reach more gamers in more parts of the world, we need to keep bringing more creative voices and perspectives to the table. Fostering a community as diverse as the world we live in and inclusive of all that makes each of us who we are. That's why we relentlessly invest to make it easier and faster for developers to build the games we love. We've driven innovation to enable developers to build accessibility features into their games, like remappable controls and adjustable color or text for players who are visually impaired.
Good for them.
We collaborate with creators to encourage representation of diverse characters for stories that can open our eyes and our hearts to new points of view. And we're committed to bringing those incredible games to every gamer on the planet by making it possible for anyone to play any game, anywhere. We do that with Game Pass, bringing you hundreds of titles from hidden gems to the biggest hits, playable across all devices. We do that with our consoles, the most affordable and powerful console lineup with Xbox Series S and X. And we do that with things like the Xbox Adaptive Controller, which has unlocked the joy of gaming for over 400 million players with disabilities. When everyone plays, we all win. It isn't just a tagline. It's a core principle that inspires everything we do. So please join us as we look forward to the next 20 years and more, as we unleash creativity,
The next 20 years,
embrace
that's
the
hard to
global
imagine,
community,
isn't it?
and delight gamers everywhere, together.
Who would have known they'd
Thank
last
you
this
for being
long?
the core of
The
what
next 20
makes
years.
Xbox great.
Oh.
Our duty.
Yep, I heard that sting.
Whatever the cost.
It's not just Xbox 20th anniversary, is it? Okay, here we go. Quiet on set.
Hello, Master Chief.
Oh, was that it? We knew we were getting a series. I thought we'd see more than that.
I'm so fortunate to be able to work and play in this incredible sci-fi universe of Halo. Like Marvel and Star Wars,
Hey,
Halo
Bonnie
is a
Ross.
universe where hundreds of stories can be told and where millions of
I
experiences
don't know if that's
can
true.
be shared.
It's kind of a limited
Halo began 20
setting,
years
isn't it?
ago as the defining experience for Xbox. And thanks to you, it's now a global pop culture phenomenon. Whether it's the highly anticipated Halo TV series coming to Paramount Plus next year, which you just saw a glimpse in that live-action teaser, or stepping back into the boots of Master Chief in Halo Infinite this December, the Halo universe continues to expand in new and thrilling ways. Because of your passion for Halo and your constructive feedback, we gave Halo Infinite more time to refine it for everyone that has been with us from the beginning.
Yeah, those
and for
early
anyone
trailers were
who's just
kind of
getting
rough.
started. This game is a return to our roots with an epic campaign and a deeply rewarding multiplayer. And we can't wait for you to jump into this all-new Halo experience. While the Master Chief is the hero of Halo, our fans are its heart and soul. And we at 343 are proud to celebrate 20 years of Halo with you.
Where are
in a
you
very
going
special
with this,
way.
Bonnie? Where are you going
Enjoy.
with this? Where are you going with this? Don't you do it! A little orchestral action, all right. A fond look back. Music swelling. What are we getting to? Yeah, this is probably the first time I've ever seen actual music being played at the Sydney Opera House. Every other time I've ever seen it's just been as a tourist attraction. That classic Marty O'Donnell score.
Hello, Halo community, from all of us at 343 Industries.
Hey, Jay Kornacki, thanks for joining the stream. I hope you're doing well. We're watching our 20th anniversary Xbox event.
Your passion and feedback and spectacular
We're hearing there might be
gameplay
some
clips
special updates
inspired
today.
all of us as we made the
Oh,
final
Joe
push
Statton's
to get Halo
talking.
Infinite ready for launch. As a thank you and to celebrate our 20th anniversary, we wanted to do something special.
What are you doing, Joe?
Let me hand the mic to Tom French, creative director for Halo Infinite multiplayer.
No, don't you do it, Joe!
Thank you, Joseph. On behalf of the entire Halo team, it's my honor and privilege to announce
Tom, don't do it!
Begins today.
Ah!
Right now, you can download and start playing Season 1 of Halo Infinite's free-to-play multiplayer beta on Xbox
You
One,
maniacs!
Series S, X, and PC. This is the kickoff of our season, and you'll have access to all the maps, core modes, academy features, and the full battle pass to unlock. And your progression will carry over when we officially release the game on December 8th.
Why, Tom?
This is an amazing moment for our
Why
team
would you
to
do it?
celebrate this as we finally get to release the game and play with you all online. See you online, Spartans.
I have things to do, Tom! You can't do this to me! Oh.
We built this facility off the grid to train the next generation of Spartans. To be a Spartan, you must become the impossible.
Greetings, Spartan. It would be my pleasure to serve at your side.
They were right. The rumors were true.
An electric kill. Cluster luck. On your feet, Spartan.
Well, I guess it's time to get up and go.
Ninja.
Gosh darn it. Here I thought I'd have more time.
Zone captured.
Why did you have to do me like this, Halo? Son of a gun! I mean, yeah, that's the best thing they could do. A stealth launch on the 20th anniversary. It doesn't get better than that, but come on! Come on! Yeah, Set, the multiplayer, we've known that for a while. The multiplayer was always going to be completely free to play. We had just assumed, because they told us, that it was going to be coming out at the same time as the campaign, on December 8th. But now they're saying, have a go at it. Multiplayers, free to play, multiplayers launching right now. Guess I need to start downloading, yeah, something, yeah, I wonder what. Oh! What a presentation. What a presentation, am I right? That is insane. Son of a gun. How could they do that to me? I've got responsibilities. I've got things to do. You know? I'm looking after a space station up here. You can't just drop Halo Infinite multiplayer on me. Today? Like I'm gonna get anything else done? Oh, geez Louise. Well, that was the Xbox 20th anniversary celebration event stream. We learned a lot. What a roller coaster of emotions. I think we've all got things to do after seeing that. That's it for this stream. I gotta go take care of a few things. Oi. But I tell you what, we'll be back at our regularly scheduled time tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. I don't know what we're gonna get up to yet. We'll see. Maybe we'll think of something. You know? Hey, Mana, you popping in at the end. Oh, I missed it. Hey, stick around. We'll be back at 8 p.m. Eastern tonight, regular time. We'll be doing the regular stream. This was just a guerrilla broadcast trying to make sense of some rumors. Some whispers on the wind, which, guess what, turned out to be true. Oh, well, we'll be taking a harder look at that come tonight's regular stream, I tell you what. Alright, everybody. This is Vector Spaceman, signing off. We'll catch you on the other side, right? Until later. Watch the VOD too. Yeah, go ahead. If you wanna see me wrestle with my emotions, you go right ahead. Alright, we'll catch you all later, everybody. Until tonight, take care, good luck, Godspeed. This is Vector Spaceman, signing off. No outro, we're just off. See ya, everybody.